What's going on, guys? UrTechieBro back with another video, and in this one I will be building a gaming PC under a budget of 40k. So 40k is generally a sweet spot for many of the budget gamers in India. So this setup will be a full gaming PC, that is, it will include a monitor, a keyboard and a mouse combo as well. So make sure you smash that like button. Let's see if we can hit 50 likes on this video, and with that being said, let's get started. So starting off with the processor, which is Intel i3 6100 CPU. The processor is priced around 9500 on Amazon, and you can easily get it at a price tag of around 9000 with some amount of bargaining. The CPU has 2 cores, 4 threads, clocked at around 3.7 GHz. The processor is factory unlocked, means you can overclock the CPU at the required settings. The CPU has a maximum thermal design power, that is TDP, of 51 watt, which indicates that the processor is power efficient and consumes less amount of power. The CPU does not stand out in any of its specs but offer a decent value for money and is good for a budget gamer looking for a CPU under a price tag of around 10,000. So moving on to the next part in the build, which is the motherboard. So I think that the motherboard is the most confusing part that we have to look while building a PC. So my suggestions while looking for a motherboard is the socket. For example, if you are looking for an Intel 6th generation CPU, look for an LGA 1151 motherboard socket. So the motherboard in this list is ASUS H110M CS LGA 1151 socket motherboard. So this motherboard supports maximum up to Intel i7, so you can upgrade to an i7 6700K in the future if you are thinking to do that. The motherboard has 1x PCI Express, so you will not be able to do a crossfire or SLI, but for a budget gamer that's not a big deal. For the storages, we have SATA 6 Gbps ports, which is good to see that you can extend your hard drive with an SSD in the future. For the USB ports, we get 4 USB 3.0 ports, which is quite good to see in a price range of around 5000. Also, we get 6 USB 2.0 ports, which is unexceptional. The motherboard uses Intel H110 chipset, which means that you can't overclock the CPU inside this motherboard, which is a sad news for every gamer in the market. The motherboard is priced at around 4900 on Amazon. The current prices can be checked by going to the links in the description section below. So the next part in the list is the most important for a gaming PC, that is the graphic processing unit or the video card. For this build, I have selected Zotac's GeForce GTX 1050 Ti Overclocked Edition 4GB PCI Express graphic card. The card is priced at around 14,811 on Amazon and can be bought at a cheaper price on local shops. So what makes so great about this card is that the card is based upon the latest Pascal architecture provided by Nvidia. The card has a 4GB 128-bit GDDR5 video memory and can run pretty much every classic and modern AAA title at 1080p at 60 FPS. The card is provided by Zotac, that is, it doesn't deliver much power and which increases the efficiency of the GPU, so you can run this graphic card for many years and the build is completely future proof. So don't worry guys, you can run the games, the modern AAA titles, for around 5 to 6 years in this build. So moving on to our next component in the list, which is RAM. So as you guys already know, minimum amount of RAM for a gaming PC is 4GB, but the recommended amount of RAM for a gaming PC is 8GB. So there is no personal recommendations. Pick any 8GB 2D MMS of RAM, and my favorite company is Crucial and Kingston. They offer pretty value for money RAM sticks, and you can pick any of them from either Flipkart or Amazon or from local market. So the next component in the list is power supply. So the important fact about the power supply is that most of the local retailers don't know the importance of power supply. They generally build a high-end PC and provide a local power supply. So make sure you correct them. A power supply is very important for the running of a good gaming CPU. For example, if you are running a high-end CPU, the power supply delivers power to them. So if you are using a local power supply, the supply won't be able to deliver efficiently, and this will lead to damaging the internal parts of the CPU, which obviously you don't want. So the power supply picked from my side is a Seasonic one. Seasonic is not a well-known brand. You must be thinking that what happened to this guy. This guy is not suggesting Corsair or Cooler Master, but I am suggesting Seasonic. Seasonic is not a well-known brand. I don't know why they aren't popular, because they make power supplies that are too good. I personally used Seasonic and I personally used Corsair. I like the Seasonic one. I previously used Corsair VX 550 watt I guess, and then I switched to Seasonic 600 watt power supply, and that is awesome. The power delivered by the Seasonic is great. It never disappointed me in at any of the times. So I will suggest you guys to pick a Seasonic 600 watt or a 550 watt PSU. That will be good. So moving on to our next part in the build, which is an HDD. We are not including an SSD into this build because the prices of the SSD are too high, and that will bump the overall pricing of the PC a lot too high. So the HDD we are including in this budget is a WD Blue, that is Western Digital Caviar Blue 1TB. There are no explanations needed why this hard drive is the best one. You can pick up a Seagate or a Western Digital one because they both are great. I personally use Western Digital one, so I will recommend you that one. So the monitor included in this list is LG M19 M38H monitor. It is a 19-inch LED monitor with VGA and HDMI inputs. The monitor has 16.7 millions color depth, a resolution of 1366 x 768, and a 5 millisecond response time, which is great to see in a price range of around 5620. But if you are not happy with the resolution, that is 1366 x 768, which will be overkill with the 1050 Ti, I recommend you to go for the Dell S22 40L. The Dell S22 40L is double the price, that is 10,000, but it's value for money. So moving on to our next part in the list, which is the cabinet. So I don't have any personal choices of the cabinet. Pick any cabinet that is spacious, has room for enough air control, but my personal preference is Circle CC819, and it's an awesome looking cabinet. You can't deny that the cabinet looks very good and is great for a price range. So I will suggest you to go for that one. If you have any personal preference, make sure you leave that in the comment section below. Moving on to our next part in the list, which is the keyboard and mouse combo. So I will suggest you to go with a budget keyboard and mouse combo. So my preference is Logitech MK200 keyboard and mouse combo. It's a pretty cheap keyboard and mouse combo, but offers value for money. The mouse has awesome clicking distance, and key distance travel of the keyboard is great. You will not find any problems with the keyboard. So that's it for the build, guys. Another thing I want to talk to you is that if you have built a gaming PC which is better than this one, then put it in the comment section below. I will surely take a look at it and will update the PC build time to time. So that's it for the video, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Peace.